Welcome to episode 4 of Court Chronicals. We are celebrating Christmas. Decided to pull up with the Santa hats. Today, I think we just want to talk all-star rosters, all-star ballots, and just some news and agendas that we want to push today.
We don't need no Wemby agendas.
So with that, I think we should start with the news. I think you had...
I got a couple things. I guess we'll start the episode off glazing. We'll glaze from the beginning. King James has surpassed 6-time NBA MVP Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most minutes played in league history, adding another major career record to his resume. So he's played – I don't know if they played anything. I don't know if they have a game tonight. But as of right now, if there is no game tonight, he's played 1,518 games and 57,507 minutes. Damn. Bro, ever gonna retire? Like, come on now. That for one, that's never. I don't think that's ever gonna get beaten unless
we said that about Kareem's. We said that about Kareem's record.
Well, we said that about Kareem, but then generational superstars. Speaking of the term generational superstars, I think we're throwing that around way too loosely. They said Zion was a generational superstar. Now Wemby, I'm not saying Wemby's not. I'm just saying they're throwing that term around. It's been too close between these two players to be throwing that term around. I mean, before LeBron or after LeBron, it took what year did Zion get drafted? 21, 20, almost 20 years for another generational talent.
Hey, it doesn't matter anymore because in 2021, right? No, I'm dumb. That's not the draft class he came in. I'm over here thinking Paolo's the next generational superstar.
But
no,
so
we
yeah,
got,
I mean,
we got we're getting the next one. We're getting we've got the next one. I've got some glaze to do, but. Glorious LeBron.
On the LeBron topic, this record has stood since Kareem, I guess. I don't know what year this was that Kareem got this, but that's way before my time. But I honestly, they said it about Kareem, and I'll say it right now. I don't think it'll be beat.
I can't say that about any record, honestly.
I really don't. There's not another guy. Maybe one day. But for the foreseeable future, I don't think it'll be beaten in the next 20 years. I don't. That's just me, though.
I think we looked at Kareem's all-time points record and we thought, oh, it's going to take some dude averaging 25 points per game for 20 years to hit this, and that's impossible. And then it was possible. You know? To beat LeBron's record... To beat LeBron's record, they're going to be like, we need someone who can be hyper efficient in the paint and hit threes at a 40% clip while shooting 11 a game so that they can even catch up to LeBron over 18 years. And then this alien gets drafted out to San Antonio who is 7'4" and shooting 40% from three over the past 15 games.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I'm never gonna say that a record is never gonna stand is always gonna stand because the whole point of them is to be broken. The whole point of keeping records.
I get what you're saying,
is so that we can see who does it better next.
Maybe I'll take it back. I'll retract it. I won't say never be broken, but I'll give it 20 years. I don't think it'll be broken in the next 20 years.
Yeah, I'm not saying Wemby's gonna break it. I mean,
it's
I doubt
what to break it, and LeBron's 41, 40. So
he is about to be 40 in
almost 40. He might be 39.
What is today? Today's the 22nd.
I don't remember.
Sorry,
LeBron.
No.
I wish
he'll be 40, December 30th.
Mm-hmm.
Got 8 more days.
Okay. LeBron, give me your address. I'll send you something.
LeBron, I'll give you my address if you send me something.
LeBron, can you come to my birthday party?
We got pizza.
Please. But no, yeah, I mean, it'll be broken eventually. Maybe I'm just not right in the head when it comes to LeBron, but
it's gonna take an Iron Man to break that record. It's gonna take somebody who is hardly ever hurt and
Macau.
can play at a sustained level to be on the floor at all times. Because this could have been Vince Carter's if he was playing at like a 15-point per game level in year 18, but he wasn't. You know what I mean? He was old.
Yeah. I
So
got one more in me.
Hey, man. Legendary.
Honestly, I don't think Macau was a bad pick. I
doubt he plays that long.
Has he even missed a game yet? Let me look it up. I don't know if it played that long, but LeBron's missed games. Macau, I don't think Macau has missed any games yet. Hold up. I don't know how to spell for some reason. I'm pretty sure his little thing still stands. Yeah, Macau Bridges has never missed a game in his NBA career, so it's still going. He's never missed a game.
Is he the longest standing streak currently in the NBA for not missing a game? Because I know Buddy Hield didn't miss a game last season, but I think he did the year before. Buddy Hield had one of those weird things where he got traded, so he played like 84 games in the season.
Yeah, it says of the Brooklyn Nets, but Obi plays for the Knicks now. Owns the current longest consecutive games played streak, and it says he hasn't broken it yet. Right now, they have it at 446. I'm sure it's more than that by now. But he still owns it. So to beat this record, you don't have to be good. You just have to be good enough to be around for a while and play.
But you have to be good enough to be on the floor for 30 plus minutes.
Plus minutes a night, 30. I mean, yeah.
LeBron has been. There hasn't been a time in LeBron's career where he played under 30 minutes a game per game. You know what I mean? Even his rookie season.
All right. If you had to pick a player right now in the league right now to beat it, who are you picking?
Is this someone that I think would do it or someone I would want to do it?
Someone you think.
Someone I think. I don't think Mikal would play that long. I think it would have to be somebody who has a game that would translate into old age. And there's not a lot like that. Somebody who doesn't rely on their athleticism as much as anything else. So like Jokic, but I don't know if Jokic is going to do it because he's already 30.
He don't want to be
29.
Here. He's just here for the rings. He's just here for the
money. Luka gets hurt quite a lot.
All the time.
Luka's he gets hurt too much. Even though I do think his game is going to last for a long time, if he decides to play for that long, I don't think he'll. And then everybody just gets hurt so often now that it's hard to choose.
Yeah.
Like even guys who don't play using their athleticism like Tyrese Halliburton is not going out there and making super crazy athletic moves, but he gets hurt a lot, you know?
Yeah.
So I really don't know. Like Chet didn't miss a game all last season, but he missed his rookie season entirely and is still missing now.
He's injured. He's still injured. I don't know when he's coming back.
You know who I think has a sneaky chance to age really well?
Who?
Donovan Mitchell.
I was thinking Matisse Thybulle. I don't know why bro's on my mind. I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm listening to you talk, and for some reason, Matisse Thybulle's name just keeps twirling around my brain. I don't know why.
He's thinking about you. He's watching this episode.
Probably is. He probably will be. We love
Matisse. We reach out an invitation.
Yes, please come and join us.
This is one time. The official podcast of Matisse Thybulle.
We should push a narrative. Matisse Thybulle for NBA MVP.
Matisse Thybulle, All NBA first team, All Defensive first team, Defensive Player of the Year,
6th Man of the Year, Rookie of the Year.
points leader per
Executive of
45
the year,
minutes.
GM
Executive of the year. Yeah. Rookie of the year. Matisse Thybulle, rookie of the year.
Best hot dog hander outer in the stands.
We're gonna make him clutch player.
Clutch player.
Do they have a comeback player? They don't have a comeback player.
I guess
that'd be MIP.
Yeah, Matisse Thybulle, most improved.
Most improved.
Yes, sir. I don't know why I'm thinking of Matisse Thybulle.
I think Donovan Mitchell has, because he's a shooter, bro.
Yeah.
And even if he's not as athletic or fast when he ages, I do think the creation that he gets and the separation he gets with his shots when he has the ball in his hands, I think that's going to translate really good. Even if he's not jumping as high and finishing like crazy, I think when he's like 33, if he's not still playing at this level, who's to say he doesn't regress into Malik Monk?
Honestly, I don't hate it. I could see him being at the end of somebody's bench when he's 38 years old or something like that. You know,
hey,
maybe
man,
not at the end.
On the Spurs.
Yeah, just sitting on the end of somebody's bench. You know, getting 15 minutes a night or something. Just getting out there and playing. So I could see it. I don't hate it. I like it.
You know what? I think I know who could beat the record, though.
Who?
Jason Tatum. He's not hurt that often.
And he's still 19, so he has so much more time to play.
And he's still 19. He has so much more time to play. He's the oldest 19-year-old in history.
Dude, I can't believe he's been 19 for 5 years.
7 now.
7? I don't watch the Celtics, man. I don't pay attention to the Celtics, man. I already know. I know what's going on there. They're winning.
I watch them for Jaylen Brown and Derek White because Derek White, that's a San Antonio guy. I like following players after my players.
I used to be a Derek White collector when he came to cards. I used to have a whole Derek White collection. Then he left Texas. I got a thing for Texas players sometimes. So they're not from Texas, but played in Texas, shit like that. Oh.
I demonetized.
Demonetize instantly. Take all our change that we make. We make $0.
Yeah. We haven't made a single cent off this yet.
They're gonna. We're in debt now. When we make our first $1,
yeah. They're taking it.
Sorry, YouTube, you cursed. Don't hurt us.
You cursed at 12:46 on your 4th episode.
All right. We're 12 minutes into this LeBron glazing that we started off with.
I got a little Wemby glaze to throw out there.
Well, let's hold up on that for 1 second.
Go ahead.
Let's jump into the eligible candidates for the 2025 Hall of Fame class. We got Carmelo Anthony, and it's not all of them. This is just a few of the ones that I picked out. There's obviously a handful of people, but we got Carmelo Anthony, Sue Bird, Mark Gasol, Dwight Howard, and Amari Stoudemire. So, what do you think?
I think they're all going to make it, but the only two that I hear in that list and think it's like a travesty if they don't is Sue Bird and Dwight Howard. I mean, Sue Bird's one of the top 3 greatest women players that I've been able to see. You know, I can't really speak to a lot of early women's basketball, but as of late, I mean, she's one of the top 3, you know, top 2 arguably. And then Dwight Howard, the best center in the NBA at one point, and was the best defensive player in the league, multiple time defensive player of the year, rookie of the year, drafted straight out of high school, NBA champ. You know what I mean? It's hard.
Took him a while, but yeah, NBA champ.
Like,
gotta give it to him.
It's hard to keep someone with that kind of resume out of the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Amari Carmelo. I love Carmelo. He's one of the best players that I've ever had to watch until he got to the Thunder and ruined their chances of getting Westbrook a ring. But before then, one of the best players I've ever been able to watch. I wouldn't be super upset if he missed it, though, only because he doesn't have a lot of accolades outside of the one scoring champ and the All-Star appearances.
Yeah.
And I love Carmelo, and I don't mean this in a way to like disrespect him at all. And I don't think it's entirely his fault, but the end of the day, he doesn't have the same resume to stack up to some of these guys that have been making Hall of Fame in the past, which the Hall of Fame for the NBA is super loose. Anyways, they let a lot of people in.
And I'm not entirely sure how the NBA Hall of Fame works. I know like baseball, like your first ballot or your second ballot, and you have to get voted in. And if you don't get voted in by this many years or so, then you're not eligible anymore. I don't know if the NBA one is like that. I
believe it's the same way.
I think it's dumb for a Hall of Fame to be like that. Every player should be eligible any year. Even if you have 30 people going in this year, okay, you have 30 people going in. Those are 30 people that contributed to the game that we all love. So you shouldn't get a certain time frame that you have to be voted in. You should just, hey, we have a spot, would you like to go in this year? Or hey, we got 3 spots open for next year, would you like to go in next year? And I know I watch a lot of wrestling, and I know this has nothing to do with this is basketball, but wrestling, the big time, the WWE, they have a Hall of Fame, and it's not vote. It's hey, we're gonna pick these guys, we're gonna put them in this year, and next year we're gonna pick these guys and put them in that year, and so on. You don't get voted in. Whenever they'll call you up, hey, do you want to go in the Hall of Fame? Yeah, I want to go in the Hall of Fame. All right, you're in. You're in this year. Like, why can't it be like that for all sports? I know wrestling's fake, but like it's honestly it's more. What's the word? I feel like they honor their players or their athletes better than other sports because they don't have to be voted in. Like they just, hey, you ready to go in? Yeah, I'm ready to go in. All right, come on down. Like, so
in my opinion, I think the NBA needs to, or the Basketball Hall of Fame needs to be a little more strict with how they induct people because. I don't know if Amari Stoudemire should be a Hall of Famer, or at least a first ballot Hall of Famer. As great as he was, I don't know if he did enough in his career to say he's one of the best ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A guy who was like a fringe top 10 player and didn't have a ton of opportunity at all to be the first option on a team. Maybe he could have been, and at some point he could have, maybe he could have been an MVP with New York. Never traded for Carmelo. We don't know what that looks like.
Yeah,
but I don't know. But I don't know if Amari Stoudemire is. I don't want to say worthy because that sounds. But I don't know if he has the career accolades. And
sounds a little disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's had the career to.
I get what you're saying.
Being first. And like the NFL, like you were talking with wrestling, they honor them. The NFL is super strict about who makes the Hall of Fame. People are debating whether or not 3-time league MVP Lamar Jackson is going to make the Hall of Fame because he doesn't have a Super Bowl yet. 3-time MVP.
Yeah,
that's insane.
But winning MVP 3 times at the running back position, it's crazy.
Okay.
I'm a Steelers fan. I have
to. Yeah.
I have to.
Okay.
I mean, our quarterback wasn't any better.
I'm not even a Ravens fan. I just like.
No, I give him this.
Like Lamar.
He's really good. I mean, if Lamar was on the Steelers, I'd be the biggest Lamar fan on earth. I mean,
dude,
just got to give him a little bit of crap,
Listen, if the Cowboys trade for Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, or find a way next year to take Manning in the draft.
Archie? No, wait. Archie's their dad.
Yeah, Arch Manning.
There's too many Mannings. There's only 4.
Yeah. It's
Peyton, Eli, the son, and the dad, the older dad, the Eli and Peyton's dad. I forgot his name. I think his name's Archie, too. I don't know. I think they might both be named Archie. Hold up.
Yeah, Arch Manning.
Are they both named Archie Manning?
Arch Manning. I don't know if his full name's Archie, but Arch Manning. Yeah, his nickname's Arch. His full name is Archibald.
Archie Manning is Peyton and Eli's dad.
Yeah, he's the grandpa. Arch is the one at Texas right now.
Okay, yeah, Arch Manning plays at Texas behind Quinn Ewers, the greatest college quarterback of all time. Behind Colt McCoy, obviously. I'm a Longhorns fan, man.
I get it.
Bijan Robinson,
don't worry.
Yes, sir.
I don't watch enough. I don't watch enough college football.
I don't watch enough. I don't watch enough, but I claim to be a Texas fan, so that's I probably should watch a little more.
I claim to be whoever is playing against Bama every year in the Natty, and this year I don't even have to worry about it. So
yeah. All right. Well, let's hop into whatever we got next. What do I got on here? Oh, okay. I have shout out to Dick Van Arsdale, who recently passed away on December 16th. I'm a Suns fan, so this doesn't hit, not hitting home. I didn't watch Dick Van Arsdale, but he means a lot to the Phoenix community and the Phoenix fan base and the team itself. Dick Van Arsdale was the first Suns player picked in the expansion draft, and he was the first player to score points in Suns history. With this time with the Suns, he was what were you going to say?
That's essentially the first Sun. That is,
yep. He was the first Sun. Was the first Sun. In his time in Phoenix, he was a 3-time All-Star and a 1-time All-NBA defensive second team. So he was a good player. And like you said, he is the Phoenix Sun. When you really think about it, he is the Sun. So,
is his number retired already or no?
Let me look it up.
I think it should. If it should be.
It will be. I mean, with accolades, like even though
even beyond his death, I mean, you're the first ever player that a team takes, and you end up being a 3-time All-Star and an all defensive level defender. That is, I say that's enough. That's nostalgic enough at the very least.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, he Phoenix history is basically rooted in him. Like he is the Phoenix history. He's the first Phoenix Sun. That'll never change.
Exactly.
Let me see if his number is retired or not. Also, in his post-playing career, he became the Suns general manager and senior vice president of player personnel, and he also worked as a television and radio color commentator for the Suns, alongside the legend Al McCoy, who also passed away, I think, earlier this year. So his number 5 is retired by the Phoenix Suns.
That is a life that is just entangled with that franchise, man. That is insane. That's a huge loss. It's a huge loss for them.
I definitely see them either. They haven't really announced anything yet. Right now, this season, they wear a I don't know which side it's on, but they wear an Al McCoy patch because he was the broadcaster for 40 years or so, however long it was. So I could definitely see them doing something for him, a jersey patch or honoring him one night or something like that. But in my opinion, they should. You can't just he's gone, but you can't let it go by. I mean, this guy is synonymous with the Suns.
The Christmas game's coming up. It's the perfect time to do it.
Yep. But so rest in peace, Dick Van Arsdale.
R.I.P.
I don't know you, but great player. All right, what did we want to hop into?
Hold on.
Hold on. The Wemby glaze is coming.
I got one thing.
I thought we got away from you guys. I thought we got away.
I got one thing.
Oh, the Wemby glaze, guys. Here we go. Let us hear it.
How many players in the league right now do you think could get a double-double? Quite a lot, right? Maybe, 50 between centers and guards who could go out there and do that.
Yeah.
How many players do you think could get a 30-point double-double consistently?
Andrew Nembhard.
Okay, sure.
Not
many, right?
I mean, Jokic.
To consistently do that, Jokic,
handful,
Giannis,
5 or 6 players.
Yeah, 5 or 6 players. How many players can do a 30-point double-double with blocks, with 10 blocks?
Well, you see, me if I was in the league, but I'm not.
Okay, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I guess Wembanyamas.
With your red hair, they're gonna start bouncing you around like the ball.
Whoa, y'all hear this?
Yeah.
Y'all hear this?
Yeah.
Y'all hear this?
Yeah. Ginger phobia over here.
Shame. But yeah, I mean, Wemby.
How many players, man?
Wemby. That's probably about it.
Maybe probably Wemby and Giannis, right?
Yeah.
You know what Giannis can't do? Go 7 of 15 from outside the arc.
Yet.
Giannis No. He's got the mid-range bag. That's as far as he's gone. I don't think there are 5 players in the NBA better than Vic. I am 100% right now. I am 100% right now moving Victor Wembanyama into my 5th best player in the league spot.
Okay, 5th. I thought you were about to say the best player in the league right now.
No.
I was about to say, hold on.
Listen. If I were building a team tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
and wanted a championship that same season, I would take Jokic first. If he wasn't available, Giannis. If not him, Luka. Shea.
Mm-hmm.
Victor Wembanyama. And I don't know how much longer I can keep him under Shea, Luka, and Giannis.
Yeah.
Jokic is a little hard. He is an anomaly of a player in himself to be able to pass as well as he does out of the post and shoot as well as he has been this season.
Yeah.
But Vic, going into next year, is potentially going to be a top 3 player in the league. Maybe after the playoffs this season.
Glazer over here. No, I hear you. He's a great player. The greatest, probably at one point. At one point, he's going to be the best player in the NBA. It's just going to happen. As long as everything, as long as everything goes up like it should, he'll be the greatest player in the NBA at some point.
Not just the greatest player in the NBA. Not just the greatest player in the NBA. He is going to be a 7'4" Steph Curry Giannis combo.
Oh my God.
If he is shooting 15 threes a night and hits 7 of them,
they let him
and
shoot
goes
15?
out there, they let him shoot 15. And you know why? Because he's
making almost half of them.
I don't know what his percentage is at on the season. Mm-hmm. Coming in, it was like 26. He was struggling a little bit. Mm-hmm. After those first like 12, 15 games, he started hitting them at a 44% clip.
Okay. Well,
7'4" Steph Curry with handles similar to Kevin Durant and a defensive ability only comparable to Giannis, who at one point a couple years ago was the number 1 rim protector in the league. It was him and it was Rudy, and there was nobody else you could throw in that conversation.
The Suns got Bobo.
Okay, 5 minutes a game.
Dude, I don't even know if he's played this season. Honestly, I haven't seen him on the court or the floor. I haven't in the games I have watched because I don't live in Phoenix, so I don't get I don't get my what Matt Ishbia. Speaking of Matt Ishbia, I don't want to get off topic here. Greatest owner of all time. Shout out Matt Ishbia. He said, what did he say?
$2 hot dogs.
Families used to come in for four people in a family. It used to cost $98 to eat. Now it costs $24, I think is what it said, for everybody to get a little something. A lot of other GMs or owners need to take notes. Get you
Jerry
one of these.
Jones.
Start writing down some
Jerry
notes.
Jones, listen up.
But speaking of Matt Ishbia, another thing that he does is if you live in Phoenix, if you live locally to your team, it's blacklisted because it's owned. The stream is owned by a bigger company, so it's blacklisted in your area. Matt Ishbia and the Suns send out antennas to people who live in Phoenix for free to watch the game. If you live there and it's blacklisted, you can get an antenna for free and they will send it out to you to watch the game. If that's not the greatest owner, I'm going to say in NBA history. I'm sorry. In NBA history, who's better? Okay, anyways. If that is not the greatest owner in recent time.
There's a No. There's a reason that the Mavs stay sold out, and it's because Mark Cuban goes to schools and gives out 50 to 100 free tickets to these schools a game.
I don't follow the Mavericks. We all know why.
I know you don't, but I know. But free tickets is gonna be anything else in my book.
Yeah, no, I'll give it to him. Yeah, I'll give it to him. But we'll say currently Mark Cuban, Matt Ishbia, some of the better owners in recent memory of a basketball organization. And so I think a lot of other teams need to start taking notes, start bouncing ideas. Hell, There's another one. We're demonetized again. We're in debt again. Call Matt Ishbia up. Hey, how do I go about doing this myself? How do I do this for my team? Things like that. I mean, because the average person like you and I are getting priced out of everything. I know we don't go to games religiously like some people do.
We don't go to games religiously because we can't afford to go to games religiously.
Like
if they had $50 dog, if they had $50 tickets, I don't care how bad the seats would be. I would go to the game for $50. Yeah.
I'm going regardless.
The cheapest ticket's gonna be like $205 for a nosebleed.
Unless you're the Wizards.
Hey.
the Wizards are catching a stray for no reason.
There's reasons. There's reasons. They employ Kyle Kuzma.
We're gonna get entangled here. Before we jump into our all-star ballots, you wanna play who he played for?
Let's do it.
All right. Let me know. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. The jerseys, I made sure to specifically pick them in their past team uniforms. So the jerseys mean nothing. When you see the jersey, it means absolutely nothing. Who does Shake Milton play for currently? And they're all in the league. They're not like, overseas or something like that. They're all in the league.
He was traded last year, right?
I'm
not tripping.
I believe so. You might be tripping. I didn't really go into depth when I was finding these, but I can tell you. Hold on, I won't be a whatever they call it. A mean host. All right.
Oh my God, Shake Milton.
Yeah, I just picked some, but yes, he was signed and traded to this team. I won't tell you what team or what trade he was involved in because it'll give it away. But he was signed and traded to the team he currently plays for. Whenever you're ready, if you don't feel like you got it.
He's not in Brooklyn. Oh, is he in Brooklyn?
I gave it away on accident. Yeah, he was involved in the trade.
I was trying to think if he was, but
yep, he was on July 6, 2024, Shake Milton was signed and traded to the Brooklyn Nets alongside Bojan Bogdanovic. I don't know how to say this dude's name, so I'm not going to say it. And 4 unprotected Mikal Bridges. So, yes, he does play in Brooklyn.
Ew.
Are you ready for the next one? I promise.
Yeah, I guess. That first one already
threw you off?
A little bit.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, Doug McDermott.
Dougie McBuckets.
Oh my God. Who's he playing for?
I'll tell you what. Next week, you make one, and I'll run it next episode. I'll do it.
I got you.
That way we can both be shamed together for not knowing where Doug McDermott plays.
I thought he was still in Indiana, so this is like news to me, bro. Oh my God.
Nope. I'll give you.
He wasn't in the Pascal trade.
One hint, real quick.
Okay.
The Pascal trade? No. Or I don't know. But if he was, he doesn't. I'll tell you right. He doesn't play in Toronto.
Okay. I thought he was still in Indy.
Okay, I'll tell you right now. I'll give you one hint. He sits at the end of somebody's bench. West. He sits at the end of somebody's bench in the West. He doesn't play. He has so many did not play. No. How many guesses do you want? You want me to give you 3 guesses?
Give me 2. Three feels like too much.
All right, I'll give you 2 guesses. He sits at the end of somebody's bench, and he has a bunch of DMPs already. Just in the past week. No. Are you ready?
Yeah, who's he playing for?
The Sacramento Kings.
He's a king?
He's a king. He doesn't play. His most recent game where he played over 20 minutes was December 16th. He played 27. And what's today? The 22nd? Oh, the 22nd, he played 18 tonight. Yesterday, he played 0. The 19th, he played 1 minute. The 12th, he played 0. The 8th, he played 8. The 6th he played 3, the 5th he played 0, the 3rd he played 2, and the 1st he played 0. So bro sits at the end of their bench and doesn't play unless they absolutely need a bucket. And they need him just to go in and shoot a 3, you know? Give him something. So, all right, we're going on to your next one.
I didn't know he left Indiana.
I didn't either. I was looking at players and I was like, Doug McDermott, and I typed his name in and I was like, oh, he doesn't play in Indiana anymore? I was like, there's no way Isaiah's going to know this. EJ Liddell. This one I think should be a little easy.
I didn't know he was still in the league, so. I thought he got sent down to the G League, and I didn't remember hearing him come back at all, unless I'm thinking of somebody else.
No, he's in the league. I promise you, he's in the league. He played 4 minutes on December 2nd.
Give me a conference.
East, and he played 17 minutes on November 27th. He's had DNPs since then. He plays in the East. I'll give you 2 guesses.
Eastern Conference. Man, what the hell? Is he in Brooklyn?
No.
Okay. I know they just have like a random assortment of players beyond
they just got a random
the trade pieces.
Bucket getters. Go out there and tank.
Who would have signed for him? Out east?
I don't think he got signed.
No
I think
way.
he got traded there. Hold up. I'll let you know.
Ooh.
I think he was traded to the team he is on.
Okay.
Let me check for you. Let me check. No, he signed there. Never mind. He signed.
Oh.
He signed there.
Is it Orlando?
No.
Damn it.
Remember that post I sent you the other night and you said, why is Josh Giddey right above Michael Jordan?
Is he in? Oh, he's in the Bull. He's on the Bulls.
He's probably in that picture. Let's be honest. He's probably in that picture. That picture was crazy.
Which player made you a fan? And it's the second greatest player of all time.
Hold on.
I want to know who saw that picture and thought, man, that Carlos Boozer led Bulls team. That Carlos Boozer led Bulls team had me on my seat, man.
Hold on. I'm about to throw it up real quick. We're gonna take a brief intermission on this. This picture had me dying, man. But let me remove something off the stage real quick that I had prepped, so I can present this very funny photo as soon as I figure out how to share my screen again, because I forgot. Here we go. Ta-da! Had me dying, bro. When I clicked on it, God, can I zoom in? Is it gonna make the picture small? Oh, it's gonna make the picture small. How do I zoom in?
Oh, damn it.
How do I zoom in? I don't remember how to zoom in. Anyways, can you see my cursor, my mouse?
Yeah.
I first clicked on it. The first thing I noticed is Cameron Payne right here. It's the first thing. There's Michael Jordan. There's Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, Joakim Noah, Derrick Rose, Tyson Chandler. Shout out Tyson Chandler. First thing I notice is Cameron Payne in the bottom right corner.
I'm looking at Taylor Horton Tucker up top.
Here's
THB.
Here's Torrey Craig. We got Javon Carter. Here's Jalen Smith. They got Jalen Smith right below Al Gasol.
Which player made you a
thing
Bulls
cracks me
fan?
up, bro.
Which player made
this
you
one
a
right here.
Bulls fan? And it's
This thing. Look, Sadaransky. They got.
bro, look at Josh just chilling up there.
Dude, this thing is crazy, man. Oh, I think I made it bigger on accident. Did I make it bigger?
A little bit. That's all right. We can see it.
Me. We got Robin Lopez up here.
Oh, with the hair, dude. Like young hair. His hair's like thinning now.
Crazy assortment of players. Mm-hmm. Kobe White, the White Mamba. Dude, there's just like so many crazy names on here. Talk about what is this Denzel Valentine?
Is it?
Why they got Dwayne Wade all the way over here? They got D Wade all the way
Hey
on
man,
the page.
those Bulls.
I mean, I'm not saying he was great. There's no shot. Do you see the face I'm seeing?
I can't see it.
I can't blow it up. I forgot his name. Why am I trying to say Bruno Caboclo? That's not Bruno Caboclo, is that? I don't remember. They got Wendell Carter here somewhere. I remember seeing it the other night. I'm gonna be honest with you. I stared at this photo for probably 20 minutes, just guessing how many players I know on here. Probably 20 or so minutes. It was cracking me, and then I sent it to you. I was like, dude, this thing is.
I think the way they
Cracking
disperse
me
the
up,
players
bro.
is so
I'm
funny,
laughing.
dude. Because
It really is.
why is Ayu Dosunmu almost as big as Derrick Rose?
Where's he at?
Right there.
He's right
11,
here.
Right there.
Why is Patrick Williams this big? Bro's 7 foot and can't dunk.
Hey man, that's their future right there. That's all they got.
This picture had me dying. Oh my god, bro! There's just so many random players on here. All right. Now let's get back to the who two left. Are you ready? After that brief intermission.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how to say his first name, but Diabate. What team does Diabate play for? If you have any questions, I can tell you.
Yeah, just give me a conference.
East.
Eastern Conference? That throws out my first guess. Okay.
And I'll let you know if he was traded to this team or not.
Yeah. So I can think about.
Diabate was. No, he signed there this season. He was signed on a two-way contract this season to the team he currently plays for.
That doesn't help.
Who does Musa Diabate play for?
You know, in his eyes, I can kind of see it.
In his eyes?
In his eyes. I can see it.
Eyes?
This man. Eastern Conference? This man.
Like you know.
This man is
I feel like you're about to.
I guarantee I'm not. This man is an Indiana Pacer.
No, you got one more.
Damn it.
You got one more.
He's an Atlanta Hawk.
No. He's a Charlotte Hornet.
He's a Hornet?
He's a Hornet.
I was getting closer.
You were getting closer. You were in the right area on the map. After you left Indiana, you went down to Atlanta. You were in the right area.
I was almost there.
Right, number 5. Bryce McGowan.
This is a name I've never heard. I've never heard of this man in my life.
I only know it because I opened a pack of cards one time and I was shuffling through them. You get your little colored ones that have like a number on the back. It'd be like out of 99. I was shuffling through them. Out, bang! Purple Bryce McGowan's rated rookie. I was like, wow! I'm gonna put this in a sleeve. Dude's never mind. I don't want to disrespect him, but he's like the greatest player. I'll give you a little information on him. He does play in the West. And he was born in 2002, but that's not information you probably needed.
Oh my God.
He plays in the West, and he signed to this current team on a two-way contract in the West.
He's in Portland.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Bang! Bang!
Bang!
Bang!
Off the one he didn't even know. He didn't even know. Hey, you're 1 for 5. I think you're better than Shaq or Charles, whichever one does this on TNT.
2 for 5. I got the net.
Oh, you did get the net. 2 for 5. I think you're better than. I don't know which one of them plays. It's either Chuck or Shaq that they make do the who he plays for. But I don't remember which one does it. Hey,
man,
you might be better than. Take 2 for 5. I'll give it a go. Next week.
Shaq hasn't re-signed. Shaq has not re-signed his TNT deal. I'm open
that
to
thing's over. You're open to it? You gonna get on there and play who he played for?
Let me do it. I can. Right, I can bully Charles Barkley.
Dude, I love Charles Barkley.
I know he's funny.
All right, let's jump into. You want to jump into our all-stars?
Yeah.
You got yours on your
short
computer?
I got mine.
You want to throw yours up on the screen?
I just got it written down list.
Okay, I got mine written down. You want me to go first? So I got mine, or you want to go first?
No, you can go first.
All right. Well, I'll throw mine up. Make sure I start with the. I'll start with the East. Let me know if I need to blow it up real quick.
Go ahead.
You can read that. I didn't put any shooting percentages or anything. I just put your basic stats, your points per game, your rebounds, your assists.
I can read that. Yeah, I didn't put any. I didn't put any stats down. I put down player name and position.
Okay, I put down stats just to give it a little bit of somebody. I don't want somebody watching and be like, Donovan Mitchell. Why would you pick Donovan Mitchell over this guy? Well, this is why, because he's putting up these points or these stats.
Yeah.
But I got Donovan Mitchell, LaMelo Ball.
We got some similarities here. I like this so
far. Donovan Mitchell, LaMelo Ball, Jalen Brunson, Damian Lillard, Cade Cunningham for the guards. And then for I didn't specifically, except for Nikola Vucevic, I didn't put, forward center. That's just both. So for the forward centers, I got Jason Tatum, Karl Anthony Towns, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't know if I said that right. Franz Wagner, Jaylen Brown, Evan Mobley, Nikola Vucevic.
Okay.
That's my, I guess, starters, but it's not based like that. I just didn't know what the title was. So, and then the coaching staff I did read is the best team out of the East and the best team out of the West will coach. The head coach will coach one team, and the best assistant coach will coach another team. So 2 coaches on the Cavaliers will coach 2 teams, and 2 coaches on my West record will coach 2 teams. So, and then for my injury reserves, I got Tyler Hero and Jalen Johnson.
I like that.
I don't hate it. I had Darius Garland as an injury reserve over Tyler Hero. Then I got to looking at it, and I was like, well, Tyler Hero's he's been a better player, but he's also, I don't want to call it, it's not empty stats. It's just, he's the best player on the Heat currently. I mean, Jimmy Butler's not doing anything. Bam is just Bam.
They were the 5 seed. I don't know what they are right now, but they were the 5 seed for a little bit and climbing. And that's because Jimmy is efficient. But Tyler is their offensive engine as of right now. I have him on my list. I have him as a player on my list.
All right. Well, that's my East. Like I said, or we said, it's 24 players. It's not East versus West. It's nothing like that. So I did 12 East, 12 West. And so I'm going to jump into my West real quick. I'm going to hide my injury reserve because I might have a sneaky one on there. For my West All-Stars at the guard positions, I did 5 guards on each, 6 forward/centers on each. So for my guards in the West, I have Luka, SGA, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Edwards. For the forwards, I don't know why I specifically did forwards on the whole thing. I don't know why, but I got Nikola Jokic, Domantas Sabonis, Wembanyamas, Sengun. I still can't say his first name, and Anthony Davis. And then my injury reserve. Are you ready for this? I
could have predicted it. Zubac.
Zubac. Zubac is probably the only one I actually looked at percentages. He's shooting over 60% from the field, and I think over 50% from free throw. He has not attempted a 3 this season, so he is shooting 0 from the 3. But
I got to be honest, I love Zoo, and I like the Clippers a lot this year. That's the Harden effect.
Yeah, he makes all the centers.
It's the pick and rolls with Harden.
It's just like Chris Paul. Chris Paul makes his centers look good. So, like Wembanyamas, he makes Wembanyamas look crazy. But without Chris Paul,
sure. Okay, sure.
But no, yeah,
No,
Zubac.
Chris
I
Paul had
actually did
DeAndre
look at the
Jordan
stat.
making. Chris Paul had
All-star
DeAndre
teams.
Jordan making All-Star team and the All NBA first team. DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan longevity, bro, still playing. Maybe not playing every night, but bro, still playing. Zubac is. I think. I mean, I looked at everybody's percentages, but Zubac is the one I actually set there and them to other players because there's not a lot of good center. I mean, each conference is dominated by 3 or 4 centers, 5 centers that are really good, and then the rest of them are all just kind of the same. But when you compare his percentages and how many rebounds he gets a game, he's actually probably, this is going to be like a weird number, but probably like top 7 centers in the West. Like he's actually good. I mean, it could be the Harden effect, but he's putting up 15 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Yeah,
he's not a bad player, and like I said, his percentages are
Not at
great.
all.
Over 60% from the field and over 50% from free throws. 0% on threes because he hasn't shot one. So basically, he's shooting 100%. That's just how that works.
He's gonna take one. He's gonna take one and hit it, bro.
It's gonna. Dude, imagine shooting 100% from 3, but no. Oh yeah, I didn't feel like that was a crazy. When I put it on there, it's like, man, this isn't a person that a lot of people would probably be thinking. Also, on another hand, he's not going to get the fan votes, maybe from Clippers fans, but other than that, he's not going to get the fan vote, and it's 50% fan vote, 25% players, and 25% media. So I think Zubac does deserve to be an injury reserve. Maybe not a starter, but I think he deserves. If somebody goes down, I think he honestly deserves to be put in there. One person I did leave off was James Harden, and now that I'm thinking about it, the West was kind of hard for guards. I kind of wanted to put James Harden, but I don't really know. And I had to put Book. I couldn't leave Book off. It's just my bias.
Yeah. Well,
I decided not to put him in the starters.
You'll be happy with my West list.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess I'll jump into my East and my West. We can compare.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're gonna compare. Hold on. No, you're good. You can keep going. I'm gonna throw up my
okay.
East.
My starters out East. I have Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I have was it 1, 2, and 3? I have Karl Anthony Towns starting at my 5, and I have Jalen Brunson as the starting card.
I have did I put Brunson?
my starting 5 is Brunson, Mitch, Tatum, Giannis, Cat.
Honestly, I would go with that if I centered mine around a starting 5. That's probably what I would do.
After that, I have Jaylen Brown. Okay. I have Damian Lillard, LaMelo if he's healthy. That's like a question mark going into the All-Star. But I have LaMelo. I have Cade Cunningham, Tyler Hero, Evan Mobley on my reserves.
Okay.
And for my my injury reserves, as of right now, I put down a couple. The only ones I really feel like I need to highlight are Paulo and Franz, because we don't know what their injury timeline actually looks like as of right now.
Yeah.
If they do come back in time for the All-Star game to be able to play and perform, I would probably drop a couple of these guys off. Like, if Paulo came back, I don't think Cade makes it. I would knock him out of there to put Paulo in. But I have Paulo, Franz, and Brandon Miller as my 3. He's having a good season.
He really is. I didn't really. I went really honestly. He's a good player. But when I think of Charlotte, I'm not thinking of Brandon Miller. I'm always thinking of LaMelo or Miles Bridges for wrong reasons.
You.
That song was pretty good, but he's a bad person. All right.
I promise you right now, you are ignoring who I think the real future of Charlotte Hornets is.
Yeah.
I think Brandon Miller could be that good.
You think so? You think they ever move on from LaMelo? Or you think LaMelo sticks around but Brandon Miller
I think LaMelo leaves eventually. He seems like he'd want to be in a big market.
Team, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like an LA kind of player, like a Lakers or something like that. No Lakers fans, chill out. You're not getting him in a trade for Gabe Vincent. All right.
Hey, you don't know.
Imagine breaking news tomorrow. Sean's Charania, whatever he say his last name. Breaking news: Gabe Vincent, the 2031 first, going to Charlotte for LaMelo Ball. I'd be like, oh my god, I predicted it. But no, I get what you're saying. LaMelo does seem like a big market kind of guy, and so I might have to start watching Brandon Miller like that.
It's worth watching.
Ball or Kemba Walker.
I promise you. I promise you, he's worth watching, man.
It's not really a lot of names that when I think of Charlotte, this is a little off topic. When I think of Charlotte, there's not a lot of names that come up besides LaMelo Ball, Kemba Walker, and Bismack Biyombo. I don't know why.
Don't disrespect the Dwight Howard year. There was a year of Dwight Howard in Charlotte.
I remember it, but
that's the best teammate Kemba Walker ever had. That's the best teammate Kemba Walker ever had.
It's honestly, it's so weird when you sit here and think about some of these players that played for like the most random team. Like when you look back on Dwight Howard, who's really gonna remember Dwight Howard played at Charlotte for 1 year?
Atlanta. He played in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, he did play in Atlanta. Oh, see, I didn't remember that until you said it.
Exactly.
There's a lot of obscure, like not obscure, but players that just
like Dwayne Wade. Nobody's gonna remember he was a Cleveland Cavalier for 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months. He got traded at the deadline. It was him and Rondo, right? They had like 3.
The whole team.
Or Derrick Rose.
Whole team. Derrick Rose, Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade.
Rose was there. Zizic. Zizic. Let me say his name. Why do I remember that guy? Oh my god. I thought that team was going to be good. Honestly, I thought that team was going to be really good. Isaiah Thomas didn't win MVP. You had 3 former MVPs, and then you had Isaiah Thomas, who was runner-up in MVP, like 2 seasons ago when that happened. I thought that team was going to be crazy.
Wade never got an MVP.
I thought he got one.
Mm-mm.
Maybe LeBron
Finals
had 2.
MVP.
I don't know. I don't glaze LeBron like that, so I don't know how many MVPs LeBron has. What year was that? Was that 18-19 Cavs?
That was 17-18.
17-18? Hold on. We got to see this. Hold on. I'll throw it up.
Going into the 2017-2018 year, they traded Kyrie for Isaiah Thomas. And then they picked up Derrick Rose and Dwayne Wade.
Hold on, let me throw this up real quick.
Go ahead.
All right, can you see that? Or should I blow it up a little bit?
Nothing came up yet.
I think I blew it up a little too. Hold on. Let me get rid of these ads real quick. Let me fix it. We're having technical difficulties, all right? Somebody doesn't know how to blow stuff up. All right. There we go. All right, so that's the roster for that year. Is that the right one? Yeah, Dwayne Wade. I see Dwayne Wade, Isaiah Thomas, J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert. Dude, I forget Iman Shumpert for some reason. Bro won Dancing with the Stars. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Iman Shumpert won Dancing with the Stars. It's the craziest statistics I know for some reason. The stuff that makes no sense. Rodney Hood. Rodney Hood. Rodney Hood was. I used to trade for Rodney Hood a lot. Of George Hill.
I think Rodney Hood and George Hill were acquired in one of the trades where they were sending everybody out.
Yeah, they came over at the deadline.
Same with Jordan Clarkson and Jose Calderon, I believe.
Clarkson was the trade that sent. I believe it's the trade that sent Isaiah
to the Lakers.
Thomas to the Lakers for that season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick Perkins. Oh, look, Sadie Osman's here. Uncle Jeff.
That team was weird, bro.
Like I thought this team was. It was so weird, but when the offseason, when it was nearing the end of the offseason and the season was about to start, and this team was coming out,
you're thinking,
like, dude,
Derrick Rose just averaged 18 points a game.
Dude, I thought this team was going to be crazy. and then they just blew it all up at the deadline or close to the deadline because it just wasn't working.
Not at all.
Like, and I don't know why this is just the only guy I could like that I was so happy to talk about for some reason. I don't even know if bro still. Hold on, we gotta look at his digits real quick. I don't even know if bro still plays. Does this stuff talk about overseas on here or no?
No, I think it just says played in a
NBA?
different league on those years.
Yeah. Splits. Oh, yeah, it doesn't really talk about. I don't even know if bro's still playing, but that was just a crazy year for the Cavs, honestly. But let's we gotta go back into your West.
I've got my my West.
All right, you want to hop into your West?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, where's it at? Okay.
Go ahead. I'm just coming up.
This is, well, I guess starters doesn't even make sense. They're going to draft the 3 different teams anyway, so I'm just going to read off the list.
Yeah, I just started titled mine as starters too. So
yeah,
whenever you're ready.
I've got Jokic, obviously, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards. I have Devin Booker on my not on my injury reserve. I have him on the team.
I put him on reserve.
I have Shea, Luka. Here's one that is questionable. I have De'Aaron Fox over Kyrie Irving.
See, I didn't even when I was making my list, I didn't even think about De'Aaron Fox. Like honestly, I just kind of was like, De'Aaron Fox.
I have De'Aaron Fox over Kyrie Irving. I have Book over Alfred Şengün in yours.
Mm-hmm.
I have Wemby. I was going to put him in regardless of the season he was having. I already voted him. And then I have Ja Morant as the last guy on my team. So
I see. I didn't think
compared to yours, I left out Şengün, Sabonis, Kyrie, and put in Fox, Ja, and Book.
Is it crazy
on my
for me?
Injury reserves? Mm-hmm. What? What's up?
I was gonna say, is it crazy that I debated putting Book into the starting over Steph Curry? Like I sat here for about 10 minutes just thinking
it's not crazy.
Steph Curry be an injured reserve because I know he had that horrible game the other night, but statistic wise, Booker is playing better than Curry is. I mean,
yeah, I don't know if Steph. I mean, he's going to start whatever team he goes on because teams are going to have that respect for him and coaches are going to have that respect for him.
That's kind of how I thought it when I was putting it down.
I don't know if Steph is at the talent level of guys like Shea, Book, Shea, Book, Ant, and Luka right now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too crazy to say that Steph, the last season I felt like he was no longer the number 1 point guard. He was like the 2 or 3. It was a debate between Shea and Steph.
Yeah.
This season, he might be the number 5. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's like with Curry, you're always going to give him his flowers for who he is and what he brought to the game. But I really did. I really sat there and thought about it. Like, is it wrong for me to put Curry in the injury? Like, yeah, he'll make the team if somebody's hurt. And it sucks to say that, but a lot of the guys we grew up watching, like LeBron, they're all getting old. I mean, we didn't grow up. I guess we grew up watching LeBron. He was here before some of us, but
hey, drafted the same year I was born, baby.
I was born a year before he was drafted. I've known him longer than you. Just putting that out there. I knew him when I came out the womb. I knew him when I came out the womb.
How that works?
They threw on the Cavs game. They threw on the Cavs game when I was being born.
You literally didn't. I was being born, and as I was being born, they announced with the first overall pick, the Cleveland Cavaliers select, and I came out head first.
I said a Cavs game. He wasn't even drafted yet.
Wasn't on the team yet.
I was watching
bro's out here watching the Irish.
It's the St. Vincent Mary's, or I forget the school he went to. But no, yeah, like I honestly thought about the Curry Booker, which one I should put in the starters. But I gave it to Curry just out of respect for who he is. I gave it to Curry. So
My injury reserve, I did
Mhm.
one big, one wing, one guard. I have Kyrie, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Jalen Williams
I don't hate it.
as my three. If any of these guys get hurt, I wouldn't mind if any of these
Yeah.
guys slid in over them. And honestly, I debated a lot on just putting Kyrie on the team. I was debating between him and Ja a lot.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, Ja is the first option on what is now a top 2 seed, top 3 seed in the West.
Mhm.
And Kyrie is the second option with a lesser role on also a top team in the West. So
Yeah.
taking the responsibility and the defensive pressures that each one of those guys get, I gave the nod to Ja.
Hate it. I like it. I like mine too. I think mine's pretty good. I think we have a lot, like you said. We discussed earlier before we recorded. We have a lot of similarities. So, but I think that's gonna be everybody's ballot. I mean, like I said, it's fan
Yeah.
vote. So
There's nobody coming out here saying
Zaza
like,
Pachulia was top 10
Yeah.
1 year just because he played for the Warriors. So, but you know what? I think there's two things we got to do before we get off here. One, we got to play our weekly POELTL. But two, we got to draft our guys at the pod to submit our all-star voting real quick. So let's go ahead.
official podcast vote for the All-Star ballot. I like it.
Sir, we got to get our guys in. We already know who one of them is. We already know who one is. Let me just go ahead and get it on there for us.
Congratulations, Mason Jones.
Congratulations, Mason Jones. And you know what? After today, is Matisse a shooting guard? I thought he was a small forward. Hold up.
I just don't think you know how to spell his name.
T-H-Y. Matisse Thybulle. He's a guard.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Our guys. Yes, sir. We had to get our guys in there. Do we got any guys in the East? I don't know if we have any guys in the East that are like our guys for some reason. Mason Jones is going to kill me forever, bro. That's the funniest thing I think we've had happen on here.
Who the hell is Mason Jones?
Dude, we were so confused who Mason Jones was. And then bro went off like 3 nights later in the G League. That's our guy now. That's our guy. One day, hey, look, like if anybody's watching this, one day you will see Mason Jones on this podcast. You will see him on this podcast. You will, no matter how long it takes. If he's 60 and we're 40 still doing this, he will be here. And I don't know why I said it like that because he's only like 2 years older than us. But
he might kill us over how low-key disrespectful we were.
Well, we didn't know who he was. But bro's a baller. He went crazy in the like 2 weeks ago, a week ago.
Yeah, he plays a lot better than I can.
Yeah, that's why he got more M's than I do. So
yeah,
I don't know if he got M's in the G. Never mind. We're just sorry, Mason. Don't be mad at us. We love you. But is that our guys? I think that's our guys. This is our official agendas for the Court Chronicles podcast to push Matisse Thybulle and Mason Jones. Let's go. Let's hold on. You can't leave out. Can't leave out. You can't leave him out. I can't put him here.
You have to. You already put 2 guards.
No, let me put him. I remember one year you could just play anybody you wanted.
I know.
All right, fine.
Do me a
favor.
favor.
No choice.
Go on there.
Hold on. They leave me no
Ryan
choice. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. Look, I knew exactly what you were thinking. I got you. You want to see Zach Collins be an all-star. I know you do.
I get one more vote. You've put down too many. I get one more.
Okay.
I get one more.
All right, which one do you want?
There's a center out in Phoenix I think deserves a nod.
Is it?
No.
Is it the dog?
You delete that right now. Delete that right now.
No, don't make me. Is it, it's Oso.
No. Delete.
Oh,
there's an N. There's an N.
Oh, there's an N.
There's a U. There he is.
Okay. I don't know that,
there
man.
He is.
I don't know that,
That's
man.
our guy.
I don't know
that. Look at that.
He doesn't play. Bro, he plays for Real Madrid, bro. I don't know him.
Dude, look at that. 9.4 points, 9.9 boards. That's almost a double-double. He almost averages a double-double for you guys.
You know you're an evil person, right? Fine. Who we
Brandon Miller.
picking for the East?
Brandon
Who
Miller
should we
hard.
go with the East since we're here?
I'm pushing Brandon Miller hard.
Oh, I know which one. Hold up. I spelled Miller wrong. Tripping right now. But there's one guy we have to put on here. I can't spell for some reason. I can't spell. Holy.
Andrew Nimhard.
Holy. Oh my God, dude, I can't spell. It's like I'm doing it on purpose at this point. I promise I'm not. I just can't spell for some reason. That's an all-star ballot if I've ever seen one. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of this and we're going to make it a post this week. What do we got for front court? Who we there's an obvious choice here. No way they have Simmons listed as a guard.
He's played power forward this year.
He has a comeback year, bro. He's having a comeback resurgence right now.
Oh, he is listed as a guard. That's crazy.
He is listed as a guard. That is a little crazy.
Miller might be listed at forward.
I got 2 picks on here. Let me let you get some in.
Out east.
What do you think?
We have 2 guards already.
2 guards, 1 forward, or 1 front court, two guards. So we got 2 front courts left, and they're all yours. Since I put 3 down in the West, I'll give you 3 in the East.
Go on there right now. I got a bias pick.
Okay.
Go on there. I need you to search up Jaime.
Dog. Jaime Jaquez.
Hey,
That's
man.
who you want?
That's my boy.
All
That's
right,
my boy. He's out there representing. We need a center.
Well, if you want somebody representing, you got to put Juan Toscano Anderson. I love the silence. I think that should be our next guy. Juan Toscano Anderson should be our next guy. We're gonna have the starting 5 of the most obscure players ever. Players nobody. I mean, people know Juan Toscano, but like players like Mason Jones. No disrespect, Mason. If you ever see this, please come on the podcast.
You keep. Who the hell is Mason Jones? The whole time, bro.
All right, who do you want as your last one from the East?
We need a center out east to round out this ballot.
Okay. I was about to say James Wiseman, but I forgot. He's hurt.
You know what? Throw in Bobby Portis.
Bobby
Portis.
Sir.
Yeah.
Bobby Portis. All right. Let me take a screenshot real quick. You know, I just learned how to screenshot on this computer. Did I do it right? Nope, I didn't do it right. I forgot. How to do it. I forgot how to do it. Well, apparently I didn't learn. Apparently I read it and forgot. Oh, I did it. Get that screenshot, you know. We're going to make this a post this week. All right. And it should save it. All right, it saved it. All right, let's submit our vote.
Sweet.
Almost done. We just need to prove that we're humans. Let's prove that we're not humans. Is it going to make us? It didn't even make us prove that we weren't humans. Look, we can vote again in 3 hours. All right.
Oh yeah, that's when it resets, huh?
Yeah, let's we'll end this on our weekly edition of POELTL.
Mm-hmm.
Share screen. Where is it at? Share. You throw it up real quick. Add to stage. All right.
Right now we're getting in 3 tries.
We can look at the silhouette after our 5th guess.
Yeah.
What do we think?
Won't need it. 3 tries.
Need it. Yeah, 3 tries. We won't need it.
Brandon Miller. First guess. We're getting it first try. He's heavy on my mind.
Matisse Thybulle heavy on mine. It was not Brent. We were nothing close.
Okay. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
All right. We got 2 more guesses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know it's East. I mean, we know it's West. So no more East players. We know it's West.
And we know he's
It's not
a
a
guard
forward.
or a center,
Yeah.
not a combo.
Okay. He's shorter than 6'9", but older than 22. He's a guard.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul?
Yeah.
Chris Paul. Okay, we got the conference,
Look at that.
the division,
Look at that.
and the position.
Look at that. Used to play for San Antonio. Southwest.
Used to play for San Antonio. Southwest guard.
I'm trying to think of guards that left us recently.
Oh,
Where's Patty Mills play right now?
Utah. Does this player still play for this team? Oh, no, he plays for the Bulls now. Okay, never mind. I don't know why I was thinking of Josh Primo. I don't know why. I mean, it fits. He fits. He played for this. He was drafted by San Antonio. He's a guard. He's younger than 39. I don't know how tall he was, and I don't know if he ever wore 3. But
I mean, Southwest, that's San Antonio, OKC, Houston.
But he plays for the Bulls
and Mavericks.
Oh, wait, yeah. He plays for – I don't know why I was thinking Josh Primo. Good thing I didn't type it in like I did last week.
Yeah.
I thought I knew somebody. Okay, so he plays in the Southwest Division. I'm not good with divisions, so I got to bring up the
it's the Texas teams in OKC, I think.
Southwest Division's NBA. Okay, yeah. It's Memphis, Mavericks, Pelicans, Rockets, Spurs. Okay, Memphis.
Damn, I was off.
Mavericks, Pelicans, Rockets, Spurs. Memphis, Mavericks, Pelicans, Rockets, Spurs.
Pelicans, Rockets, Spurs. DeJounte Murray.
Oh, you could be right.
It's DeJounte Murray.
Are we going to get it in 3? Oh, we got it in 3.
I told you. I told you.
Look at
Bang,
you.
Bang.
Bang.
Bang. I told you. Should we what?
We do connections? We didn't do connections last week. Should we do connection game?
I don't know. I got to go here. So I can't stay for much longer.
All right, you want to wrap it up, POELTL? Or POELTL?
Yeah, we'll wrap it. We'll wrap it on a win, bro. Look at that. Look at that. 3.
Yeah,
I called it. I called it. I called it.
It's a good thing I didn't put Primo down because that would have been our 3rd, and we would have been cooked.
I know. That would have pissed me off. I was like, what the fuck?
That's been this week's episode of Court Chronicles. Might be a day late, but we'll be back next Sunday. Y'all won't see us until after Christmas, so Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, I don't know if that's celebrated all over the world. I'm not cultured with the rest of the world, but
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Well. Yeah, it's coming up soon.
Happy holidays to everybody. We are
if y'all watched this episode, y'all enjoyed it, us being idiots or whatever you want to call it. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you like, tell us what you didn't, whatever.
Send us your Christmas list.
Yeah, send us your Christmas list. We might tell you if it's good or not. We definitely can't afford what's on it.
Follow us on socials. Yeah, we can't afford what's on there.
Yeah,
I told my brother send me a Christmas list. The first thing he sent was a Hellcat.
And man, if you could feel it, chase it. That's what he said. He said he sent it to you. All right, that's been us for the week. Ham sandwich. Salute.